What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my MiniVerse. I was reading the comments and a fabs and bestie wanted to know, "Hey Toya, can we see more doll food?" Why, yes. Yes, we can. To the kitchen. We are in our miniature Five Below kitchen, checking to see what's on the menu. Well, MGA's MiniVerse Make It Mini now has Taco Bell. On MGA's website, the capsules have a suggested retail price of $10.99, and there are a few exclusive minis for $12.99. I picked up a Series 1 capsule. There are 8 to make and collect. At the bottom, it says resin may contain putty and sand. The capsule is covered in a purple wrapper, and we might be able to see a code on the side. On this one, there's a mark right in the center. I'm going to use my pen to make it darker. Can you see it? Capsules with the same mark can possibly have the same minis inside, helping us to find the minis that we want and not get doubles if you don't want. But if we're shopping online, then we just get what we get. So this one is right in the center. Let's open it up to see what's inside. Just gotta remove the wrappers. There are 2. Then open the capsule and take out the included bags. And we have a box of cinnamon twist. We also get do's and don'ts. Adult supervision required. Caution, very warm. Resin under UV exposure. Do not touch resin until fully set. Use in a well-ventilated area. We get a collector's guide showing all 8 minis in this collection. And on the back, we have instructions for the churro chiller and cinnamon twist. The bottom of the capsule for these minis is purple. In the 2 included bags, we find the resin, a bag of crushed ice, and churro crumbles, which looks like sand. In the other bag, we have the capsule topper, a purple tray, a clear cup with a straw, a small paper bag, and a set of tongs. According to the instructions, we have to add the sand and the resin to the cup. Many of you know I'm not a huge fan of resin play, but I do really like all the other minis that we get in this set. And I think the crushed ice might be the same as the rice from the Make It From Scratch sets. So I'm pouring a little water into the cup and I add the crushed ice. I use the straw to mix it up. I poured out any excess water. Then I add the top and the straw. I very carefully remove the top, leaving the straw, and I set it in the back corner to dry. Hopefully, it will look like the dolls have been drinking water and they're almost done, and that's the ice that is left. While we wait, we can open the box of cinnamon twist, remove the bag, remove the tiny little twist from the bag. Oh my goodness, do you see that? They're so tiny and they're flexible. Oops. They look like an off-white color and that they are covered in sand. Let's place a few in the bag. These are so tiny. We can place them on the tray and add the cup of ice. And it's ready for the dollhouse. I wonder if we can make our own cinnamon twist using a little paper. I've got a paper bag. Let's cut a piece from the corner and fold over the edge. Then open it up and fold the other direction. Then fold it back. So we're kind of folding it accordion style. Repeat one more time. So we have 3 creases. Add glue to the other side, then glue them together. Carefully trim it to make a strip that has a Y shape. I brush it with a thick coat of tacky glue. I'm using a binder clip to hold one end, and now we can allow it to dry. I think the sides are a little too wide, so I'm folding them over using tweezers and more glue to glue them down. All right, I think we're getting there. It looks like 3 tubes connected. Now we just need to let it dry, so let's work on a quick bag. Take a leftover strip of the paper lunch bag and cut a 1-inch strip. Fold over the sides to make a 1-inch square, allowing the paper to overlap, then trim off the excess. Open it up and apply glue onto just the bottom. Fold over one of the sides, add more glue to that side, then fold over the other one, making a little pocket. Now let's check on our glue. I think it's dried enough so we can paint it. Let's tap it with an antique white acrylic paint. Let's mix in a little honey brown. Then let's dry brush it with more of the lighter color. Then we can cut it into small pieces and twist them to make our own cinnamon twist. And we can add a fine sand or a glitter nail polish for sugar. On the paper bag, we can add a logo or leave it as is. Then we can just add our paper twists to the paper bag to make them homemade for the dolls. There was nothing fast about this mini food. I think I should have used slightly warmer colors, and I wish I had the right kind of sand, but not bad for using items already on hand. Let's take a look at another capsule. We have a mark in the bottom corner. It is barely visible. I just made it a little darker with a pen. Let's open it to see which mini we got this time. And it looks like something with a foil wrapper. Yeah, there's a foil wrapper. We got 2 bags, and in the first bag we have floured tortillas, sour cream, tortilla chips, and cheese, seasoned rice, which looks like sand, a container of black beans, and in the other bag we have little sauce packets, another tray, sauce, which is the resin, a pair of tongs, and the collector's guide, letting us know we got a black bean grilled cheese burrito. Looking at the instructions, we have to use 2 tortillas for 1 burrito. I'm going to make my own sauce in this glue stick cap with a little tacky glue, gloss Mod Podge, yellow paint, and maybe a touch of orange. Mix it up to try to make a cheesy color. But the real test is how it dries on the toothpick. So let's dry it and come right back. All right, it looks pretty much the same. So let's take the tortillas out of the bag. They are flexible. Let's peel them from the paper. Then peel this off on one and attach the other, overlapping them and pressing them together. Add a little rice. The black beans is also sand with a few beans. Let's scoop some out and add it. Then add a little shredded cheese, sour cream, and tortilla strips. Then let's add some of our glue mixture, which is a total mess, but we're just gonna let that dry for a minute. While we wait, let's add tacky glue to the paper bag. I added a generous amount, and then I'm just gonna spread it around and set it aside to dry. Now we just have to take this and roll it. Get the tortilla to go all the way around. Remove the backing from the tape and close it. Let's get the tray and a leftover piece of paper. Place it on top. Add more of our glue mixture and sprinkle on shredded cheese and allow it to dry. If we want to make something inspired, maybe we can use our paper bag that we added glue to. I cut around it and we can see that it's pretty flexible. I paint both sides. I like that since we're painting it, we can use whatever paper we want. But if you have a little colored cardstock lying around, cut them into thin strips, then smaller pieces to make our own shredded cheese. Our paper bag is dry, so let's use honey brown paint and add a few little circles in different sizes, making some lighter and some darker. Let's tear a piece of the paper bag and tear it again into smaller pieces. Add a little water and mush it around. Tear off a few small pieces and roll them around to make little beans. Cut 2 circle shapes out of our painted paper bag. Touch up the edges with a little paint. Take 2 and we're gonna overlap them and glue them together. Using a little tacky glue, glue some of the shredded paper to one side. Let's mix a little Mod Podge and paint. I'm gonna touch of black and a hint of brown until we get the color that we want. Mix it with our paper beans, then add them on top. Let it dry and hopefully it looks like black beans. Add some of our cheese glue, then our paper shredded cheese. Cut strips of paper for tortilla strips. Add a few of those. Let it dry and then we're just going to roll it just like before. Actually, I think I can get away with using just 1 tortilla. so I'm removing one. Then we can glue it down. Cut a wrapper from packaging, lay our mini food on top, add some of our sauce, then sprinkle on the paper cheese and allow it to dry. We can cut up some of the leftover pieces and fold them to make a little pocket, where I just use a little tacky glue to glue things together. Then trim it, touch up the edges, add a little more golden brown paint or honey brown, then fill it with some of our leftover ingredients. I had 3 little beans left over that I placed in the front. Tear up some green paper for lettuce, add a little cheese, then the lettuce, then little bits of Mod Podge and red paper. Add a little pressure so some of the cheese kind of squeezes out a little to make a few more of our own inspired minis. We can even take a Barbie plate like one with a sticker, remove the sticker, add a few of our paper ingredients to make more mini food for the dolls, mainly using a paper lunch bag and a little paint. I love this! I was able to use items I already had. It did take a little bit of time, and they're totally not perfect, but I am so proud of those little black beans. Now here is our MiniVerse Make It Mini Taco Bell. I had to redo the sauce on top. My glue mixture would not stick with this tortilla. I ended up going outside and using the resin. But since I'm not great with resin, it kinda went everywhere. But that is definitely an operator error, and your experience could be different. But let us know how we did in the comments down below. Did our minis come close, or did we miss the mark? The Make It Mini capsules definitely give you an experience. They're very detailed at $10+. Our paper minis are totally not perfect, but we can make as many as we want if we have the supplies on hand. And we can learn a few new mini skills that we can use around the dollhouse. But let us know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for joining us for another Versus. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!